Hello there.
Hey, this is Drew Harden. In this video, I'll share why Obi-Wan Kenobi is one of the best leaders in cinema and how his example can improve your leadership. I'll share 7 leadership traits of the Jedi Master, with number 1 being the most important. And of course, there are hundreds of Obi-Wan Kenobi stories, but I'll be focusing on his appearance in the original Star Wars A New Hope in this video. Number 7, he allows his followers the freedom to fail. Now, this might seem like an odd one to start with, but it's incredibly important for great leaders to do this. When Obi-Wan meets Luke, he gives him guidance and instruction, but he doesn't make his decisions for him. For instance, he encourages Luke to go with him to Alderaan because he knows it's important, not just for the galaxy, but for Luke's growth and development. Luke is resistant, and Obi-Wan calmly reasons with Luke as to why it's the right decision, encouraging him to learn about the Force. But again, Luke is resistant. Obi-Wan doesn't argue, get upset, or force Luke to go. He simply says,
You must do what you feel is right, of course.
So eventually Luke does choose to leave Tatooine and embrace his destiny, but Obi-Wan allows it to be done on his own terms as his own decision. This is important because when you save others, you rob them from the opportunity to grow. And great leaders give their followers freedom, and they don't micromanage. They give those in their care the opportunity to fail. Number 6, he's cool, calm, and collected under pressure. Great leaders have a calm and reassuring disposition even when things are difficult. When the Millennium Falcon is getting caught in the Death Star's tractor beam and our heroes are being pulled towards certain doom, Obi-Wan stays calm. He doesn't sugarcoat the situation, telling Han Solo,
You can't win, but there are alternatives to fighting.
Even when Obi-Wan is dueling Darth Vader, facing his inevitable death, he stays calm. Staying positive and collected is essential for leaders because emotions are contagious. The best leaders stay positive, they smile, they aren't overly emotional, they're predictable for their team members. Number 5, he doesn't give all the answers. Good leaders don't give direct answers to every question. When Luke is trying to understand his past and future, Obi-Wan doesn't give him all the answers. He gives him the information he needs, not the information he wants. He allows Luke to discover on his own. Of course, you can criticize Obi-Wan a little here for being deceptive about the identity of Luke's father here, and indeed, good leaders never lie to others, but the point is, people learn best when they discover the answers themselves. Good leaders know this. Yes, there are times in which giving a clear, direct answer is very important, but the best leaders often answer questions with questions. They challenge their followers and often let them discover the answers for themselves. Number 4, he encourages. Great leaders focus on the positives and build up others. Obi-Wan encourages Luke multiple times. He lets Luke know that he believes in him. If you seek to become a great leader, you must encourage those in your care.
That's good. You've taken your first step into a larger world.
Number 3, he shares his wisdom. Wisdom and knowledge are incredible traits for leaders to have. The Jedi Master clearly has great wisdom to share with our heroes throughout their journey. Now, you may not consider yourself very wise, maybe you're young or you don't have much experience, but don't be discouraged if that's the case. Grow your wisdom. All of us leaders can benefit from becoming wiser. Everyone wins when a leader gets better. Number 2, he focuses on his followers' growth. It seems like it's only been a few hours since Obi-Wan and Luke met, and he's already training him. Great leaders are focused on the growth of those in their care. If you're a manager, for instance, discuss potential development and professional growth goals with your report. Help them on their journey by providing opportunities for them to get better. And before I get to number 1, I share leadership content like this all the time. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And number 1, he is sacrificial. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, the greatest leaders are sacrificial. They're able to put their team members before themselves. Obi-Wan crafts a situation where our heroes are able to escape, then, without hesitation, he sacrifices himself in order to give Luke an opportunity to flourish. There are a lot of bad leaders out there, unfortunately. I see them all the time in the business world. For example, a lot of bosses look at their employees as units of profit. Layoffs are just a tool they use all too quickly. But the best leaders are generous and unselfish. A great leader would reduce or eliminate his or her own salary before embracing layoffs. The best leaders prioritize the needs of their team and the long-term success of the company over their own personal gain. So, there you go. Clearly, Obi-Wan Kenobi has a lot to teach us all who seek to become better leaders. I hope that's helpful for you. Thanks, and I'll talk to you next time.